Yo, we are here spitting with Spitter Wednesday night. You can catch me at the Lehigh Vapor Shop. That's where we're at right now on location, 822 Nazareth Pike. Come in here for all your vaping needs, man. Tell them TJ sent you and get you a little discount. I also want to shout out Mom and Pop CBD Shop, 312 Town Center Boulevard over there in Forks Township, man. They got all your CBD needs. I use the relief cream and the gummies. Go there and tell them I sent you, you know what I mean? Go to 2M1L Media right now and go click that like, subscribe, tune in to all the shows. We got a lot of content. Jesus Christ, Tug. A lot of content. See, Tug had me laughing before this shit started. Now I can't even think straight. A lot of content coming in for the new year. But with that, let's get this shit started. Tug McGraw, welcome to the building. How are you, mama?
Thanks for having me.
We are here. Tug McGraw, you are a rapper's rapper.
I don't know if that's a good thing anymore.
A lyricist. You are. So I met you like 10 years ago, right? And so I'm doing hip hop in the area, and people throw out names of like unfuckwittable names. You know what I mean? It was King Magnetic. It was the ad libs of the world, and it was Tug McGraw. And I met you like a year after that, but we didn't meet on no music shit. You directed one of my videos.
Yes, sir.
Confessions of a Sinner. You directed that. James, what up, my man? I see you. I'm gonna have live comments coming in. My first on wanting to get to know Tug, like I already know, like so. But where does your musical inspiration and motivation come from? Where's this passion come from?
It's kind of like a double parter. One is obviously my pops. He was a singer. I grew up with a live band in my basement since I had on one-piece pajama. You know what I'm saying? And my house was the party house when I was a little kid. My parents would party. We used to have DJs. Shit, actually, I just seen the last episode. You had Menace on here.
That was a couple, but yeah.
He actually used to do basement parties when I was in one-piece pajama. He's DJing in my fucking basement.
That's so
old school shit.
Yeah. Shout outs to DJ Menace. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But I think what keeps the shit burning is kind of like when you hear a song, if you ever like got caught up in a song and the shit was magic, like the shit changed your inside. You hear something and it just transports you to another place.
Right.
That magical feeling that music is giving me, my passion is to do that same thing when I spit, when I make music and shit like that. That's kind of like I get high off of that shit, right? Like being able to create that magic, to be a magician type shit. You know what I mean?
That's right. And that leads into, I seen a post that you had made, and it was like
I miss when
rap was magic.
Yeah. Exactly.
I miss when rap was magic. What does that mean to you? Is that all-encompassing feeling?
It's just that inner feeling. I'm sure it's magic for a lot of people. Maybe just because I'm getting old and washed up. You know what I'm saying? But,
old and washed up. Pause.
But yeah, I'm sure it is. And honestly, I don't even got my ear to the streets. I don't be checking up for new hip hop, none of that shit. I just hear what's being pushed on the radio and
garbage.
All that. There's stuff I'm not really into. I want to call it garbage. I'm just particularly not into shit. I like rap music. You know what I'm saying? And with the stuff I be hearing, it's hip hop for sure. But it's just not rap.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. When I'm in the club, I don't want to. That's the shit I want to hear when I'm out. You know what I mean? Turning up. All that shit is cool, but it's just not rap music. Basically, if it's not about the rap,
right? Yeah,
it's not.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Like, you know, shout outs to my kids be tuning me into different rappers, and a lot of it's not for me, but some of these young kids can rap.
Yo, yeah. There's some few shit that I be hearing like, yo, it's still alive. It's still dope. I'm sure it's still magic. I just someone need to put me on some good new shit.
Chrissy said with his young ass. Yo, shout outs to Chrissy and Alan. I see y'all both chiming in. We in the cut relaxing, so it's a little hard for me to get to the comments. But we're here. Tug, you young?
Yeah, I'm young, very young. In my 20s.
So you're also, like people don't, well, I know, a lot of people may know you're a photographer.
I dabble into a lot of stuff.
You know?
I think any real creative person, you're not just doing one thing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get passionate about cooking a fucking omelet, bro. I just anything that's creative, man. Anything that's creative, I like.
Videographer.
Yeah. Shit, I used to cut hair when I was a teenager. Give homies fades on the block. Cooked. I cooked for a few years. All kind of shit.
All right.
All kind of shit.
So you also are a guitar player.
Oh yeah.
Who taught you how to play the guitar?
I mean, who taught me was myself. Definitely self-taught, but I had outside influence, of course, that got me into it. I mean, shit, my father being the first and foremost, just having a live band in my basement since I was a little kid. But yeah, it definitely all started with the Orel's days. Shout out my homie Jinx, rest in peace, Odin. Shout out my cousin Ray. They all formed the band. I helped put a band together, and I was just around them practicing every day. And that's the first time I picked up a guitar ever. That was like about 2003, something like that.
2020, man.
Hamlet's gonna be artistic.
That's the shit. Shout outs to you, Jess, my wife.
Yeah, I
know. Omelets can be artistic.
Hey,
right. Chrissy said you look mad young.
We're
not gonna tell Tug's age, but
I appreciate that.
We got some young men sitting on this couch. Oh. You know what I mean? Who are some of the dopest artists you work with? And I'm not talking street cred names. I'm talking to you.
That I've worked with?
That you've worked with.
I mean, Magnetic blessed me to be on a track with him and Joel Ortiz. I fuck with Joel Ortiz, but I didn't record the shit in the studio with him. I was by myself when I recorded it.
Still bucket list shit for me, anyway.
Yeah. That I've worked with, man, there's so many, man. So many ill people. So many good artists that I've worked with. I mean, so many.
Bar for bar, who's the best? Who's the best spitter?
The best spitter that I ever worked with?
You can't say yourself.
Yeah. Shit, man. Fuck.
Yeah, stumped them already on Spittin' with Spitter.
I mean, here's the thing, man. Everybody, there's people in their heyday kill it. My man Jinx, when he was in his heyday, he used to be fired.
Right.
You know what I mean? My man LP, when he gets in his bag, he kills it. You know what I'm saying? When he gets in
LP facts.
I've heard crazy dope verses from so many people. Fucking Magnetic, fucking Joey Boca, fucking shit, even older, man. I've heard a lot of ill shit. Everybody, you know, not everybody is fire 100% of the time.
Right. So we're hip hop heads.
Yeah.
How do you feel about today's climate of hip hop?
I love it. I just think we just need to reorganize the shit. You know what I mean? Like everything's getting lumped up into one category. Like hip hop isn't the music. Hip hop has a music. Hip hop is the culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it used to be one music hip hop had, rap music.
Rap music.
But now there's like 20 different kinds of hip hop music that gets spread out. And I think the fact that, but you know, everybody says, oh, the old heads hating on the young kids. It's just that because it's all being called the one genre. It's definitely not. I think once we can make that clear specification, I can appreciate it, man. There's a time and place for all of that shit.
It all falls under the hip hop umbrella.
Yeah.
But we can break it down into categories.
Exactly.
You know, who do you deem on your alien list?
Alien list
of supreme lyricists, whether it be like for me, it's like Black Thought.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Voices up there.
I think Black Thought is dope. Nas is dope. A sleeper that always impressed me when I was young was Fat Lip from the Far Side. He had some fire shit. Some of them verses back in the day used to blow my mind away. There's a lot, man. Busta's
Native chiming in. Tug, what up,
Native? Busta's hot, man. Busta never disappoints me.
No. You listen to his new project?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Yeah, same.
I loved it.
Same. That's your alien list. How do you feel about Andre 3000? Because I brought this up.
He's one. He's one.
Right, because I brought this up with Cap, and Cap took a little different approach. Like, he's up there, but his body of work, for me, I need more. Like, I know he's going to hop on every joint and destroy it.
I think I judge it by the amount of magic they made me feel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Back to the magic.
Everybody at Back to the Magic. That's how that's Alien. That's top tier for me. If you could give me that feeling inside, make me feel different emotions and shit, like, oh, then you get up there. And I think Andre 3000 definitely did that on a lot of songs.
Native just chimed in and said, I got some good Tug stories.
Let's hear him.
Let's hear him, Native.
Actually, I don't know. I lived with Native for a while, so
we have Tug here, and he's definitely in the hot seat. If we got some hot Tug stories, that sounds so bad.
Shout out to Native, boy.
Yo, shout out to Native, man. Let's talk about your language arts mixtape series.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
It just the name of it.
Yeah, like we'll start with the name.
I mean, it was right underneath everybody's noses. Everybody took that course in school, in the middle school, whatever, and I was just like, wow, nobody using shit yet. Like, and it's kind of like what I try to do. I'm trying to be gymnastics with the fucking words and make magic shit. Language arts. It's like I can't believe nobody used that yet. So I put it on my first mixtape, and then I just kept running with it. Everything I've dropped has been, I think there's like 4 of them out now.
Yeah,
4 of them out.
4 volumes.
There's a couple. I can't even find it no more. There's a project online somewhere called Throwaway Raps, and it was a bunch of my songs that didn't make any of those albums, and I just put it on.
Yo, if you check this out, because I found it today. If you go to Tug Mcraw on SoundCloud, TUG Raw is there.
Is it?
Throwaway Raps is there. What? And if it's not there, it's YouTube. One of the two. It was because I found Throwaway Raps.
I gotta hear this shit because I haven't heard it in like 10 years. So
yeah.
That's interesting. Appreciate that.
My favorite Tug song is either the He Said She Said shit, which is fire, or I think it's called I Get Away.
Okay, yeah. That one's a beautiful music video shot by Jordan Morales. He killed that. Killed that music video.
I'm gonna post a link to that video after we done here because that is such a beautiful piece of work.
Yo, it was crazy too, man. Jordan, he went to school for it and all that stuff. He's super nice with it. I was mad uncomfortable in the beginning of that video because he was like, "Yeah, man, take your clothes off and get in the shower." I was like, "Hold up, what the fuck you mean?" But I was like, "Nah, man, I'll keep my shit on." I still didn't get it, and I was fighting against it. But if you watch that music video, you could see how it came out, and I kind of wish I listened to him, but that shit caught me off guard. But if you watch the video, you know what.
You did the same thing for me, though. Well, hold on. When we did Confessions of a Sinner, I tried to get into the church to shoot the video in the church, and it wasn't going to happen. And then so we went to the spot in Bethlehem that had the bars around the church, and I could sneak in the cut. But inside my living room, we had darkened it all out. And shout outs to Dennis Mulligan, man, who was the ill priest sipping Jack Daniels. Yo, I thought I was gonna catch so much flack for that, yo. That shit came out fire.
That was when I first started to work. Yeah, man.
So hold on a second. Native just chimed in and said, "Never take Tug and D Skills camping."
Which bitch?
Yeah, Blair, which bitch?
Camping's fun. It's good for the whole family.
He said camping is fun, good for the whole family. See, I think there's more to that.
There's a lot more.
But we're gonna keep it real PG.
I'll tell you when the camera's going.
My question is for you, like, because I know you listen to everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Who, and apologies for not remembering the woman's name. That you were playing the guitar for a while.
Nyla, yeah. We actually, shit, man, I'm not a girl. I'm about to put this shit out. I'm sitting on a whole project me and her did. Just sitting on it. We supposed to record another track, but yeah, she's We got a lot of mutual friends and shit. People. Yeah, she was I started playing for her, and that's what I actually been doing lately, man. I haven't done a rap show in forever, man. It's if you want to catch me spitting, I'm usually out with her playing the guitar, rhyming. That's the new drug right there. Playing and rhyming at the same time.
Can we get together and do a collab like that?
Yeah.
That's right up my alley. Listen, you heard it here first. Spitter and Tug.
I'll come up with something right on the spot.
Oh, here we go.
I wish I had one right now. I'd play you something you can spit to right now.
I'm gonna ask you to spit some bars when this is all said and done. When this is all said and done, what is in your playlist right now?
Ah, shit, man.
I don't care what genre. What
I listen to a lot of like new like soul R&B shit, man, because the beats be hard. Yes. Yo, like if you an MC from my era, if you like that fucking boom bap.
Shout outs to Amanda at the vape shop. This just got crazy.
Let me see this. Oh, it's missing a string. See the tune.
That's like creatures.
Damn. Hold on. We got a camera. We're gonna have to. A guitar was just delivered to us. This is wild here on Spittin' with Spitter.
Should I tune this bad boy up?
Go ahead. He said, should I tune this bad boy up? While Tug is tuning the guitar, can we get some questions from the audience? What y'all want to know about Tug? What y'all want to hear from Tug? Because we are here. I'm trying to. This has just gone to a whole different level. Let me find out you're good at graffiti as well. So you're all
yeah, that was one of my first. Well, before I ever started spitting, breakdancing was my first love of hip hop. Okay. My mom used to bring home cardboard from a job and put that shit right in the basement, and I'd be spinning on my fucking knee. I was more of a pop and a lock. I couldn't do like aerials and shit like that. I ain't have the fucking. Yeah, man. And then graffiti. Yeah, if you go on my Instagram, TUGMCRAW. There's some old works that I got posted up there a while ago. You gotta dig back, bro.
For all you IG stalkers out there, TUGMC Raw. If you want to go see some of his graffiti work, he said you gotta dig though. You gotta go back in time, find that. Tug here tuning the guitar, and I think it's gonna turn into something. We are here at Lehigh Vapor, located on 822 Nazareth Pike, man. Come in here and tell them TJ sent you. They'll take care of you. They have all your vaping essential needs, from hardware to juice. It's missing a string.
Yeah, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to pull off that string.
Mm-hmm. What other genres of music do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of Southside music.
Yeah,
that's my shower music. I'll be bumping if I'm driving to the supermarket or something. I'm bumping Southside, y'all. It's mad Hibaro, mad fucking, mad Spanish music. I listen to some R&B shit. I listen to man, I literally listen to everything. There's some rock shit I fuck with.
Like what? Only because there's some rock shit I fuck with too. I want to see if all of us creatives are alike.
I mean, I listen to old school Nirvana shit. I fuck with some Weezer shit. I fuck with some I fuck with who else I listen to? So sorry, I'm about to open up my Spotify.
Open up your Spotify. How do you deal? Brother James chimed in and said, how do you deal with writer's block?
Stop writing. That's how I deal with it. I stop fucking writing and I go do something. And just stop. Like once you hit a wall, there's not pretty much you could do. You got to go out and find some more inspiration. But I mean, that's what I used to do. I'm kind of at the point now. You also, if you really, here's the best thing to do for your writer's block, James. Don't give a fuck what you write. Just even if it's whack, because sometimes, you know, if you're a perfectionist, you're gonna sit there. one verse will take you a fucking whole day just because you're trying to be so perfect. Stop doing that shit and just write any fucking thing, no matter how whack you think it might be. And if it's whack, it's whack, but it'll keep you writing.
You heard a gem from Tug. I'm kind of the same way too. Like if I get writer's block, I shut off all music. I don't listen to anything that can influence what I'm thinking about. I put the pen down. I'm old school. I still pen and paper.
Yeah, pen and paper.
I still notebook it.
My phone too.
You know what I mean?
What I've been liking to do recently is my new shit that I like to do. I don't know if it's just because of the challenge. I've been doing this so long. I like writing right there on the spot in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't write and then you go to the to join and then you spit it. Usually when you write it, right when you write it and you spit it, then that's when it's fresh. That's when you're invigorated. And then I go to the studio a week or two later. I said this verse 100 times, and then when I spit it, it doesn't have that same shellac on it or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the one thing I hate about artists. Stop going to the studio and reading off the paper. It sounds like you are reading off the paper.
I mean, I read off the paper because I write it right there.
Right.
Like right then and there. And it's all
but you know the difference that I'm talking
about. Yeah, I know
you know what I mean? Like, because sometimes it's just, I'm like, I could tell that you just sitting there reading it off the paper word for word. And like, I don't know if your mind work like this. I be ad-libbing shit as I'm like, say if my verse is written down in front of me, I'll ad-lib as I'm going. Like especially if I'm in the booth. Like a word doesn't fit here, take that word out, add this word. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Oh, kind of like punching in words.
Yeah.
You mean? If I fuck up, I usually that's the only time I'm doing it.
Word. Shout outs to Brett Brown. Brett Brown runs Mom and Pop CBD shop over there at 312 Town Center Boulevard. One of these days I'm gonna get the address right, man. My brother's so efficient with the addresses and everything like that. Just go to Mom and Pop CBD shop. Hold on a second. I got you right here. Right here. 1 second. Boom. Go right there for all your CBD needs, man. And tell them TJ sent you. But yeah, my writing and how I record is way different than it used to be. You know what I mean? Like, because now I've just been doing it so long.
Yeah.
You know,
you record at your house?
No.
No, you go to the studio?
Yeah. I haven't been to a studio in a couple years.
Try writing. I haven't been either. Shout out to my boy FaZe. Just been recording with him.
FaZe One.
Yeah, we got.
Shout out to FaZe.
He has patience because he just sits there while I write.
Shout outs, and this is a legend too, and I miss him. Shout outs to my brother Optics at Grand Scale Studio, man.
Oh shit, I missed that studio.
Yes, that was a lot of magic happened there.
I mean, I was only there with Mac.
That was my spot.
That was one of the only spots in the Lehigh Valley for a time, like real professional spot there. At least for hip hop, I should say.
So did you pull up your Spotify playlist? Because I want to know what's on that.
All right, Pete. I got a bunch of different playlists.
Okay.
So I got my Spanish, got my boom bap shit. I got a list called Day Drinking.
He's got the day drinking list.
Great for day drinking.
James chimed in. Hell yeah, I miss going to Optics too, bro. That was the spot, man. It was such a serene environment.
Yeah, it was sad when he shut it down. It was sad. Shout out to Optics. What's he up to now?
I think hiking all over the world.
That's what's up. I'm sure he's a lot happier because he lived in that fucking studio.
Yeah. What can we expect from Tug in the future?
I'm working. Once I lose my patience, I'm gonna just drop that project with me and Nyla. Shout out to Nyla. We did a little EP. Did it a while ago too, and it's still fire. But I'm gonna drop that soon. As soon as I get done doing this joint with FaZe, we're pretty much knocking out a song every time I go over there. So hopefully, maybe in the next, say 6 months tops, 4 to 6 months, that shit'll be done. And then after that, I'm trying to get up with DJ Bug Nasty again, and he produces a lot of dope shit that I've been on, and I want to work on a project with him as well.
Exclusively?
Exclusive, yeah, just me and him, like kind of like what like Talib did with High Tech. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? They did that shit, Reflection Eternal shit. We're gonna do and I'm probably gonna do that with Phase too, just all Phase shit. And then I'm gonna do it with
I gotta
all
hit
book
phase.
shit.
I gotta hit phase. I gotta hit phase. So I got some rapid fire questions.
All right, let's do it.
I'm naming you 2 artists,
And I
you gotta pick one.
for like what I like the best.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Nas.
Biggie or Pac?
Pac.
Big Daddy Kane or Rakim?
Rakim.
Red or meth?
Red man for sure.
Jadakiss or DMX?
I gotta go Jadakiss.
T.I. or Ludacris?
Fuck, I gotta go Ludacris, sadly. I gotta say, I never got into T.I.
T.I. or Rick Ross?
Rick Ross.
Styles P or Beanie Siegel?
Beanie all day.
Who's your favorite rap group?
Group? My favorite rap group right now are the homies out of North Philly called the Blues Brothers. As far as like a group, I have to say them too. Every song they put out, I fuck. It's heavy. They was on Volume 3. I think I put them on my album. They put me on a few of their joints. But as far as like somebody who's on per se, shit, man, I don't know if I have a favorite rap group. To be honest with you, shit.
Locks, Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Wu-Tang. Yeah, I mean Wu-Tang ain't even a group no more. Yeah, from ever shit. Yeah, probably Wu.
I think Wu's for all of us.
Yeah, Wu's for the children. That's what they say, right?
Now I need to know your top 5 spitters in the Valley.
Oh, top 5 spitters
and it doesn't
in the Valley.
have to be right now because we are older. We are of a different era cloth.
Yeah. I gotta say, excluding myself.
Why?
I gotta say,
because you humble.
Yeah, I mean, well, no. My top 5. I'm kind of. It's like I don't think
I'm not putting me in my top.
I'm not.
5
Yeah. I'm not. I'm doing this for. Yeah, I'm not putting my top 5. Jinx, Mag, LP. From the Valley that are out here in the Valley. Who else did I say? I like Devin. He's dope.
I heard a lot about that.
He's good. He's dope. And fuck, who else? I can't think.
And you. He ran out of names, so he put me 5th. I'll take it.
Yeah, I really don't I really don't know who's doing what in the Valley, to be honest with you, man. I really don't know who's doing what out here. I just be staying in my lane and I'll put my shit out. I'm sure there's a lot of dope people in the Valley. I don't be on Facebook that much. I don't be on social media like that.
I'm sure. So that leads to my next question. What do you think about the streaming era of hip hop?
I love it. You kidding me? I'm from the fucking days of fucking cassettes, bro. Fucking having to rewind and shit. I remember when I was a kid, my grandpa had the 8-track. You can't even fast forward. So the fact that we can get
it was playing stop.
It's a good thing and a bad thing,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Music. I remember when music, you had to go out and have that album,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, but for the fact I can just go on my phone, on YouTube, whatever, and just fucking get it at the drop of a dime. That's beautiful, but it does kind of take away the magic that we all felt when you finally get that album. No shit, you know what I'm saying? Then they wasn't playing hip hop on the radio like that back then. You know what I'm saying? And I remember the magic feeling. You know what I'm saying? When the album dropped, going to the store. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
you had to wait.
Yeah, that shit was a magic, and it made you kind of appreciate it more. You know what I mean? And you listen to every single song. I was like, click, I don't like it. Click, skip. So it has its good things and its bad things. You know what I'm saying?
What does it for a song for you?
First and foremost, the beat gotta be there. And usually if the beat is fire, I could muster through whack raps if the beat's fire, if I like the beat. You know what I'm saying? But very seldomly comes along an artist that can take a whack beat and make shit dope how he spits on it. Very few people could do that, but that's also
who
shit. I think Black Thought could do that.
Black Thought does do that.
I'm sure M could do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. There's I mean, people that could do it, but it's most
hard.
people can't. Yeah, most people get on the track and make it whacker.
How long you like if I'm going through beats, like especially for my project, you're listening to beats, how long does it take you to sit with a beat before you know that?
Oh, instantly.
Like
10
seconds.
As soon as the drum drop. You know what I'm saying? Most people with their samples, samples ain't really thing. It's all about how that drum hit, man. If that drum hit right, for me, then I'm all about it. All about it.
I can see myself where I'm going with the song as soon as.
Oh yeah, as soon as you hear it, it paints a picture. It sets the backdrop for a picture you want to paint with your words. Definitely, most definitely.
Back to the streaming era. This is my thoughts on it. Yeah. I love it because it makes music so accessible to everybody. But at the same time, the con to that, the other side of the coin is like, it's so much. It's such an oversaturation. Like everybody ain't supposed to be a rapper.
I mean, yeah, that is a downfall. But I think people just come out the gate too soon without really
focusing on their craft.
Yeah, or getting their skills of getting their craft up. Like I wasn't there. I went years of building my craft before I ever dared to go public. You know what I'm saying? Like I just rapped in front of my boys and shit, and they were like, yeah, that's just whack, that shit's dope or whatever. You know what I mean? Now people are just, because it's so accessible. Right. They can just go on the computer and MC Noodlehead and just fucking put that shit online. The next thing you know,
MC Noodlehead.
I don't know. But I mean,
Dave Shell chimes in and said, "What up, Tug? You hear Big Ray new shit?"
My cousin Big Ray. Yeah, I shot the fucking music video. Shout out to This Cause for Blood, the last video I did.
Scott's basement.
Oh shit. Oh, in Scotty's basement? No, that's the old video. They did a new one. This Cause for Blood. Yeah. Shout out to them.
That's fire.
Yeah, man, that was my first mosh pit I was ever in. I put my homie Jinx in his first mosh pit. He swear I punched him in the face to this day. Yeah. Shout out, man.
I remember my first mosh pit.
Listen to all kind of music. It'll make you a better rapper. Pick up an instrument. Right. Learn how to play an instrument. It'll make you a better rapper. I promise you. I promise you.
I'm with it. Who are your top 5 rappers of all time?
Shit, man. I mean, I'll probably have to just go down the list. Probably Nas, Black Thought. I love Buster. I'd say Andre 3000. And fucking, who can I put in that spot? It's so interchangeable, man. It's hard, man. Any given Sunday, it could be switched out with somebody.
Biggie and Pac ain't getting no.
Let
me hear your breakdown on this. On why Biggie or Pac.
I like their music when they came out. I remember I was in high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I bought both their albums. You know what I'm saying? And some of the songs was hot, but to me Biggie was simple.
Yeah.
To me, Biggie was simple. Like he kind of had like ABC-ish kind of flow. He had mad charisma, dope voice, but it was kind of simple.
I take
even Pac shit was kind of simple. You know what I mean? It was mad conviction. He's thugged out and all of that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But technically, with the wordplay, both of them cats was kind of simple in my opinion. You know what I mean? And
how do you feel about a group since you enjoy the wordplay such as myself? How do you feel about a group like Slaughterhouse?
I love them. And then and here we go down the rabbit hole. Usually the best lyricists make the wacky songs.
Yes.
Yes. They usually make the wacky songs. And the motherfuckers who aren't that technically skilled make better songs. Because it's a little catchy. So there's a fine line. There's a fine line between them. I've actually purposely dumbed down some stuff just so I'm not like losing people, shit like that. But Yeah, Biggie had dope songs, but he wasn't a great lyricist at all by any means, in my humble opinion. But he had great songs. I love him, and he deserves all the praise he gets. Same thing with Pac. They deserve all the praise he gets. But
how do you feel about the praise rappers get when they pass? Because I'm gonna be the first to say it. All the rappers that pass, and I'm not speaking on the dead,
yeah,
is getting a bunch of credit and praise.
I was never a fan of it.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that shit. Like if you auto tune your voice, it's not really my thing. Not that it's bad, it's just not my thing, man. It's just I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. I don't. It's not my thing. Much power to them. Much love to them.
yeah. Facts. We're gonna get out of here in a minute because they about to kick us out because the place about to close down. But before we go, Tuck, you got any questions for me?
Yes, I do.
Hot seat for TJ.
Considering that I live under a rock, tell me about this fucking podcast. I thought this was the second episode. He said, "Yeah, the third season." I was like, "Oh shit, I've been under a rock." So, tell me what is this?
I basically am surrounded or have worked with or been around dope producers, rappers, ball players.
There's so many out here. It's ridiculous.
People that have one way or another changed my life. So, like Nori says, I like to give people their roses while they can smell them. And when I had given you my whole CD and I said I want to shoot a video, and we came up with the idea for Confessions of a Sinner, and you painted that picture so perfectly, I was like, I gotta get Tug on the show. And so, like, the reason for the podcast is like, I don't have the same passion to rap.
Okay.
Anymore.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I
get it.
I needed something to tweak my creative side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
no,
here we are.
I get it. Okay. I could dig it, man. Dude, you know how heartbreaking it is for me? I spent my whole life trying to perfect the poetry and the art form of putting words together and spacing them perfectly between kicks and snares. I spent my whole life doing this. And then when I finally come to age, nobody gives a fuck about it.
Yeah.
So yeah. I get you not having passion about it.
It's like, yo, because like
I get it.
There's bars that I'll go back and listen to my old stuff. I'm like, yo, nobody got this.
Yeah.
This shit went over everybody's head. It's a triple entendre, and they ain't figuring it out.
Yeah.
Well, I hear you. And it's partly disheartening, you know.
I mean, there's a whole thing to rapping that we have no control over, and that what makes you good enough. And that's really, I mean, Guru said it best. It's your voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not singing, but you do have a tone, a pitch while you spit. You know what I'm saying? That's something most people don't even think about.
Right.
And sometimes you just don't have a voice that, I mean, apparently I don't either, because I never had a fucking record deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I appreciate that, all the praise anybody gives me. I'm humbled by it. But obviously I feel like I don't have it either, because I never got a fucking record deal. So that's how you. Yo, make sure to follow me on my Instagram, TUGMCRAW. And if you're seeing this, then you already know my Facebook.
Thanks.
Yeah,
follow me on Spittin with Spitter on everything. Hey, yo, this just in tonight. As soon as I'm done with this at 9 p.m., we're going to have Gene Borello from the Banana Crime family coming back on the show to discuss life and things of that nature since he's been home. This is his last shot.
Yo, I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, my brother. We are out of here, man. You're going to catch more from me and Tug, because me and Cap C got a show coming up where we're going to be judging artists and their bars and their craft. And I'm going to have Tug on as a guest to judge with us, because there's not too many people that get down with the crazy wordplay like
I always
Tug.
wanted to be a judge on something. Hell yeah. I'm with that.
And we're going to get it in like that. But for tonight, we are out of here, and I appreciate y'all tuning in. You can catch me. What time is it right now? 7:40. I'm going to be back at 9 o'clock with another special guest, man. Holla at your boy. It's Spittin with Spitter. Tug Mcraw. We signing off.
Peace.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I need a break.